Celebrate some birthdays. We've got our big shot birthdays. We have our local birthdays. But in the news, have you heard? Ben and Jerry's is being sued for false advertising. Well, it seems that they have claimed that their ice cream, the milk in their ice cream, comes from happy cows. Are the cows really happy? Could it be fake news? Yeah, I guess the lawyers will milk the lawsuit for all it's worth, but it's utterly ridiculous. Yeah. Yeah, I forgot that old saying, everyone shuns a man who puns. Yeah, we'll move on from that. Yeah. Oh, well. Anyway, other things that are going on. Well, UPS has a plan to use drones to deliver prescription medications. Yeah. I've got a suggestion. Okay, we've all seen the prescription medication commercials on TV, right? I've got a suggestion. Yeah, TV commercials for prescription drugs should have actors acting out the side effects. Yeah, I think that would be appropriate. Oh, well, let's see. Birthdays today are big shot birthdays. Singer Brian Hyland, Itsy Bitsy Teeny Weeny Polka Dot Bikini, 76. Sealed with a Kiss, yeah. Booker T. Jones of Booker T. and the MGs, he is 75. Neil Young is 74. Buck Dharma of Blue Oyster Cult is 72. Actress Megan Mullally is 61. Actor Sam Lloyd is 56. David Ellefson of Megadeth is 55. Actress Rebecca Wisaki is 48. Actress Radha Mitchell, 46. Actress Tamala Jones, 45. Actress Angela Watson, 45. Singer Tevin Campbell, 43. Actress Ashley Williams is 41. Actress Corte de Pablo is 40. Actor Ryan Gosling, 39. Actress Anne Hathaway is 37. There you go. They would be our big shot birthdays, some bigger than others, obviously. We've got local birthdays, and we've got them heading your way.
Enter to win a Cold Stone Creamery ice cream birthday cake.
I love cake.
Yeah!
Oh, yes.
Every week, we'll give away a delicious Cold Stone Creamery ice cream birthday cake, and you could win.
I think it's time to celebrate!
Do you have a birthday?
Roger that.
Yes.
Then call, email, or regular mail us the date, include your name, address, and phone number. Every Friday morning, we'll pick a winner for that week. Send us the birthdays of your family, your coworkers, and your friends. We'll put the information in our database, then send them birthday greetings on their special day. And every week, we pick a winner for the Cold Stone Creamery ice cream birthday cake.
Where no matter how you slice it, it's a piece of cake.
Let's see who will have their cake and eat it, too.
Don't wait. Enter now and get ready to win.
Oh, my God, really?
That is too cool.
On AM 1230.
Let's celebrate our KXO Cold Stone Creamery birthdays. Happy birthday, Albert Ramirez, Kevin Kaiser, Samantha Negrete, Doug Strain, Shelby King, Benito Chavez, Rachel Felix, Christy Montgomery, Felicitas Gonzalez, Tony Lau, Alexis Mesa, Kelly Jackson, Michaela Gady, Jeanette Escobedo, Victor Godoy, Erica Torres, Roberta Salacup, Maria Gale, Nancy Thornburg, and Rosa Morales. Happy birthday from KXO and Cold Stone Creamery. Well, everybody on that list except Maria Gale, eligible for the KXO Cold Stone Creamery birthday cake.
Yeah, you have to put that that clause in there.
Well, yes, Maria is married to George. Our condolences to Maria.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, Maria.
Happy birthday. Still rocking and rolling?
Yeah. Now that was a very good demonstration of how you can hear the quake before you feel it.
Oh, yes. And then it just rolled. And at 4.0, it was not all that big.
No, but we were right on top of it.
Right on top of it. When we started checking the map and talking to Caltech, and it was right under the city of El Centro.
Well, how was Caltech's disposition when you talked to them?
Oh, they're always smiling when we have earthquakes. That's their
jumpy,
job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A little shaky.
Yes.
I understand, but...
But they, earthquakes, oh, we love them.
Yeah.
Yes.
Somebody has to do the job.
Yeah.
And so there they are.
Yeah, we had a few things fall off of shelves.
Oh, did you really?
Yeah.
I don't think we had a thing.
Okay.
Come to think of it.
Yeah, but it bounced a bit, and then it rolled, and we've had a whole bunch of earthquakes since.
Yeah, so, most of them we don't feel.
No.
I know
No.
you might find that hard to believe, but that's true.
Yeah, and one of the things that we always notice, the pull chains on the ceiling fans,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, they start swinging.
The giveaways.
They give away.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ah, well, today is Earthquake Day. It's also French Dip Day, Chicken Soup for the Soul Day, Young
Great one.
Readers Day, and Pneumonia Day. Let's hear it.
Pneumonia.
Yes. Not old monia, but pneumonia.
Pneumonia.
Yeah. Oh, well, there's always something to celebrate.
Yeah, because they'll make something up. I mean, it's got to that point now.
Well, of course. And, a lot of them made up by the folks at Hallmark.
Hallmark and Florist.
Yes. Yeah. Oh, well. We're talking earthquakes, and to the people that called or the people that emailed and said, are we going to have another one? I guarantee you we will have more.
Mm-hmm.
But earthquakes are something you don't predict.
Oh, they're claiming that they're going to be able to, but...
Well, and they might be able to. Lucky told us we were having an earthquake, just literally milliseconds before we heard and felt it. Our dog.
Why, he got up and oritated, or what?
He got up, yeah.
He spoke?
He barked.
Mm-hmm.
And, dogs and cats, animals, sense the earthquakes.
Yes, cattle. I just never have wanted to bring a steer into the house, so I've refrained from that.
Yeah, well, maybe Caltech will do that.
Cow tech.
Yes,
Yeah.
Cow Tech. You got it.
Cow
Good
tech.
one. Yes. I heard he said today, everybody shuns a man who puns. And okay, are you ready for news?
We've got news.
We've got earthquakes. First off, we're going to jump in with a look at World in California news headlines brought to you this morning by Lock Air Conditioning, your year-round comfort specialist.
CBS News special report. Former President Jimmy Carter is out of surgery and recovering at Emory Hospital in Atlanta. The Carter Center says he's suffering no complications from an operation to treat a subdural hematoma, a result of recent falls, including one that fractured his hip. Chief Medical Correspondent Dr. John LaPook.
What the surgery does is to relieve the pressure caused by the buildup of blood within the brain. The procedure involves removing a small segment of the skull itself and then evacuating the blood, bringing it out, and then putting that flap of skull back in.
A statement from the Carter Center says the 95-year-old will stay in the hospital as long as advisable for observation. And he and his wife thank everyone for the many well wishes they've received. Mr. Carter is the longest living former president. He and former First Lady Rosalind Carter are also the longest married presidential couple. They celebrated their 73rd anniversary in July. CBS News special report. I'm Deborah Rodriguez.
Yes, summer is over, but it still can get hot. You can rely on York's Affinity Premium Comfort System to keep your home cool and comfortable. You'll get maximum efficiency thanks to advanced technology that automatically adjusts to meet demand, helping to significantly reduce your energy bill. You can stay connected via Wi-Fi enabled touchscreen thermostat with programmable reminders and selectable operating modes to optimize your comfort. Call Lock Air Conditioning, your local York dealer, and learn how you can move up to a new level of comfort and efficiency. Contractor license 696216.
California headline news. The student body at San Diego State University reacting to news of the death of a student following a fraternity party. 19-year-old Dylan Hernandez apparently suffering a fall. Student Sierra Story was there.
He had fallen off of his bunk bed, about like a 6-foot drop, and we later found out that he fractured his skull from that fall, but none of us knew at the time.
University announcing Dylan's death Monday, announcing that 14 SDSU fraternities have been suspended. Seismic activity in El Centro Monday night. 2 earthquakes striking within a minute of each other. The first a 4.0, the second a 3.7. No serious damage, but lots of shaking. Seattle ends the 49ers' perfect season in an epic overtime thriller in Santa Clara.
And that kick is good! The Seahawks win! It's good!
Jason Myers' 42-yard field goal as time expired in overtime won the game for Seattle 27-24. San Francisco dropping to 8-1 after missing a potential game winner at the end of regulation. Jeff Scott, California News.
World and California news headlines brought to you this morning by Lock Air Conditioning. For all your air conditioning and sheet metal needs, call Lock Air Conditioning today.
You check things all the time, like your email every 10 seconds, or your ex's Instagram. But what about checking something as important as your credit? Well, Discover makes it quick, easy, and best of all, free. Discover is now offering FICO credit scores to everyone for free, even if you're not a customer. And checking your score won't hurt your credit. We call it the Discover Credit Scorecard. And once you know your score, you should check to see if your current credit card is the best fit for you. Check your credit, compare your card. Go to discover.com/credit scorecard. Limitations apply.
A heart in my tasty Honey Nut Cheerios? Cereal, you trying to tell me you love me?
Actually, it's reminding you that it can help lower cholesterol as part of a heart-healthy diet.
Wait! They can help lower cholesterol? I've been so focused on the sweet, tasty taste that I completely forgot. Now I'm in love.
Learn more about making Honey Nut Cheerios part of your heart-healthy lifestyle by picking up a box at your local grocery store.
It's page 1 of the local news. Page 1 is a service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers with 2 locations in the Valley, one in Brawley, another in El Centro. Quick Lane, they service all makes and all models, and you never need an appointment.
Taking a look at the latest in local news, the Imperial Valley was rocking and rolling Monday evening. A swarm of earthquakes started shortly after 6 p.m., with the strongest measuring a magnitude 4.0 reported at 6:14 p.m., followed immediately by a magnitude 3.7 shaker. The epicenter was you heard right under the city of El Centro. There were no immediate reports of injuries or damage, but residents reported rattled nerves. The aftershocks measured between 1.5 and 3.3 magnitude. Imperial Valley College receives a nice check. George Gale has the story.
It was a symbolic check. It represents $1 million. It was presented Friday by Assemblyman Eduardo Garcia. Assemblyman assisted IVC in obtaining the $1 million to be used towards Imperial Valley College Medical Assistant and Correctional Academy programs. IVC President Dr. Martha Garcia says the funds will be to enhance the medical assistant program by modernizing the facilities utilized by the students. Garcia worked with the Assemblyman to get the funds included in the 2019-2020 state budget. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
KXO News Time coming up to 7:43.
It's Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers for your service needs. Whether it's a lube job, oil and filter change, brake job, battery or wheel balance and alignment, Quick Lane can handle it. And Quick Lane services all makes and all models. Oh, and by the way, you never need an appointment. Tires, all the best brands at the best price. Guaranteed. See your Quick Lane service advisor for details. Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers in the Brawley Auto Plaza, Highway 86 and Julia Drive, and on Imperial Avenue in El Centro, right next to Food for Less.
A 2-alarm fire was reported at 7 p.m. last night. The fire was located at Earthwise Nutrition, the facility there on Huber Road in Calipatria. A silo was said to be burning. Imperial County Rabies Clinic has been scheduled. George Gale explains.
They have been scheduled through February 2020. For this month, clinics will be held November 16th at the Lucky Dog on Main Street in Brawley from 7 a.m. to 9 a.m., at the City Shop in Calexico from 10 a.m. to 11 a.m., and at the County Animal Shelter in El Centro from 1 p.m. to 2 p.m. On November 17th, rabies clinics will be held at the Nyland Slabs from 12 p.m. to 1 p.m. and at the Bombay Beach Fire Station from 2:30 p.m. to 3:30 p.m. Rabies vaccination and license costs $15 for altered dogs and $20 for unaltered dogs. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
That concludes this edition of Local News. Page 2 coming up.
Page 1 of the local news, a service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers. They've got 2 locations in the valley, in the Brawley Auto Center, Highway 86 and Julia Drive, and on Imperial Avenue next to Food for Less at El Centro. Quick Lane, they service all makes and all models, and you never need an appointment. They're back. The Peanut Patch in Yuma. Donna and Pat invite you to the Peanut Patch. Open Monday through Saturday. Closed on Sundays. The Peanut Patch with many homemade chocolates in either bark or cluster form. They also make their own fresh English toffee, plain or covered in milk chocolate. Their pecan turtles are to die for. The Peanut Patch in Yuma. Hey, you can Google the Peanut Patch and get directions. It's easy, it's fun, and you'll love it. The Peanut Patch in Yuma. Stop by and enjoy. Page 2 of the local news and the weather brought to you by David H. West Insurance Services. See David or Jose for your life and health insurance needs or retirement planning.
Walk for Diabetes is in the history books. George Gale has more.
It was held Saturday. November is National Diabetes Awareness Month. Juvenile Diabetes Research Foundation Walk was held at the Imperial Valley College track. Dozens of walkers participated. Fundraising event benefits research to find a cure for type 1 diabetes. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
The California Highway Patrol reported a 2-vehicle accident on eastbound Interstate 8, just west of Myers Creek on the grade. One vehicle is reported to be hanging from a cliff on the right-hand shoulder. Nominations are being accepted. George Gale filed this story.
They are for the 2020 Mardi Gras King and Queen. The City of El Centro will be accepting nominations until 5 p.m. December 13th. City says the distinction is held by one prominent male and female within the El Centro community. King and Queen will host the City of El Centro Mardi Gras King and Queen coronation reception to be held January 16th. They will also participate in interviews with various media entities to promote Mardi Gras Light Parade and Street Festival and ride on the last float in the Mardi Gras Parade on February 22nd. Nominations need to be submitted to the El Centro Community Center on 1st Street in El Centro. Eligible candidates may live or work in El Centro. Nomination applications are available for download on the City of El Centro website, or a nomination form can be picked up in person at the El Centro Community Center. Attach endorsements, letters of support, biographies, and any other pertinent documents to the application. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
We'll be back with a look at the weather.
Have you received notice that your Medicare health plan is changing or going away? Are you turning 65 soon, or are you newly eligible to Medicare and have questions about your Medicare options? Then give David or Jose a call at David H. West Insurance to learn about the ABCs of Medicare. Don't delay. Call David H. West Insurance Services now at 760-352-3411. That's 760-352-3411. That's David H. West Insurances.
Here's Carroll Buckley with the weather update.
The National Weather Service says a quiet weather pattern will continue to bring dry weather with above normal temperatures and periods of high clouds this week. Winds will generally be light. The Imperial and Yuma Valleys will see high temperatures decrease slightly from the mid-80s to the lower 80s behind this front, with lows in the 50s. 87 our high yesterday, 51 the low. Today sunny with a high near 86, north wind around 5 miles an hour, becoming east-northeast this afternoon. Mostly clear tonight with a low around 56, light wind. Mostly sunny on Wednesday with a high near 86, light winds becoming east-southeast about 5 miles per hour. We have 59 degrees downtown, 25% relative humidity, wind out of the west at 5 to 7 miles an hour. Your border wait, it's about an hour and 45 minutes downtown, no waiting sentry. An hour at the pedestrian gate downtown. At the Eastport, 30 minutes at the regular gate, no waiting sentry, 30 minutes ready lane. Page 2 of the local news and the weather, brought to you by David H. West Insurance Services. See David or Jose for health insurance plans and Medicare supplement coverage. David H. West Insurance Services.
Dad, they're hungry.
Siri, restaurants nearby.
Here are some options.
I want Centro Buckley fries.
And I want an Imperial Thick Burger.
But I want a salad.
Okay, I just want a juicy burger and an ice-cold beer. And I don't want to miss the game.
Everyone quiet, please. I have the place. Burgers and beer. Great food. Ice-cold beer, and you can watch your favorite game.
Burgers and Beer has something delicious for everyone. Burgers and Beer. The best burgers in town.
You're welcome.
It's sports time, brought to you by the Imperial Hardware Company in Brawley, El Centro, and Holtville. That's where you'll find the Do-It Centers. And the Do-It Centers is where you'll find what you need when you need it. Great Monday night football game. Yeah, well, the last of the NFL's unbeatens has fallen. Despite a spirited fourth quarter comeback and a wild overtime period, the San Francisco 49ers suffered their first loss of the season, a 27-24 overtime thriller. The loss at the hands of the Seattle Seahawks and quarterback Russell Wilson. And the NBA continues. Monday night NBA action. The Timberwolves topped the Pistons 120-114. Meanwhile, the Celtics, they got by the Mavericks 116-106. Grizzlies, they growled and topped the Spurs 113-109. Rockets rolled over the Pelicans 122-116. And it was the Clippers edging the Raptors 98-88. Jazz jumped on the Warriors 122-108.
As the weather begins to cool down, it's time to get back outside and enjoy the season with family and friends, which means it's also time to get some of those projects done. You know, the ones you've been putting off all summer long. When you DIY, let Imperial Hardware Company lend a hand. Visit one of our Do-It Centers today for all your landscaping and irrigation supplies, gardening tools, outdoor decor, paints and stains, grilling gear, Yeti coolers, rental equipment, and much more. You see, we know exactly what Valley residents are looking for because we're locally owned and family operated, serving this community for over a century. Check us out online at ImperialHardwareCompany.com. Our Do-It Centers provide the sweet spot between convenience and selection, combining the value and variety of a warehouse store with the ease of visiting a neighborhood market. And remember, we're open 7 days a week. Visit us in Brawley, El Centro, or Holtville to find what you need when you need it. Get it done with a little help from Imperial Hardware Company.
Well, more NBA news. Stephen Curry says he's going to need a second surgery. He's been out of action since October with a broken hand. Said he still expects to return to the Golden State Warriors before the end of the season. Meanwhile, Gordon Hayward of the Celtics will miss 6 weeks after surgery on his broken hand. And while we're talking about injuries, well, the Rams lost more than a game Sunday. Yeah, Rams starting center Brian Allen sustained a knee injury during the loss to the Steelers, and that injury will keep him out of the starting lineup, out of the game for the rest of the season. Switching to baseball. Pete Alonso began the 2019 season looking to just make the New York Mets opening day roster. He ended up as the National League Rookie of the Year after a record 53 home runs, 100 RBIs, and becoming a big hero in New York. Alonso was a near unanimous selection of the award's 30 voters. He got 29 first-place votes. Brave starter Mike Soroka received the other first-place vote and finished second. Padres shortstop Fernando Tatis Jr. finished third in the voting. And coming up Friday, there's football. Yeah, high school football continues. In Division 5, Palo Verde will be on the road. They go to Castle Park as they continue a quest for a Division 5 title. Holtville will be at home. They will play Mission Bay. Vincent Memorial also at home. They're the number 1 seed in Division 5. They will take on the El Cajon Valley Braves. In Division 3, Brawley moves on to Chula Vista. They will take on Hilltop High School. And Centro, they will meet San Diego High School at historic Balboa Stadium in downtown San Diego. The Central Spartans looking to avenge a loss to the Cavers a couple of years ago. That's it for Sports Time, brought to you this morning by the Imperial Hardware Company Do-It-Centers in El Centro, Holtville, and Brawley. You can get it done with a little help from Imperial Hardware Company.
I don't worry anymore about getting stranded with my car breaking down.
Why is that?
That automotive class I took at Imperial Valley College not only prepared me to fix my own car, it also prepared me for a new career in automotive repair.
I like the way you think. I've always wanted to become a welder.
Then check out these and other IVC career education classes at imperial.edu.
It's financial news and a brief look at the weather. It's all brought to you by Styles and Smiles, complete salon services. Call for an appointment or walk in. Styles and Smiles, located right by Cardenas Market on Imperial Avenue in El Centro. U.S. stocks are edging up slightly at the start of trade as investors reacted to reports that President Donald Trump would announce the delay of new auto tariffs on Europe during an anticipated speech scheduled to begin at noon in New York. The Dow Jones Industrial Average up 25 points at 27,714. The S&P 500 up 6 points at 3,093, while the NASDAQ Composite added 17 points to 8,482. Markets have been keenly focused on trade negotiations between the U.S. and two of its major counterparts, Europe and China. President Trump is expected to put off another 6 months, a decision on whether to place tariffs of up to 25% on European auto imports. The president may also provide updates on negotiations between Beijing and Washington when he delivers a speech at the Economic Club of New York later today. Shares of Dow component Walt Disney Company rose 0.4% yesterday on the day of the debut of Disney Plus, the company's new subscription video streaming product. Tyson Foods Incorporated rose 3.2%, even after the meat producer reported fourth quarter earnings and sales that missed estimates. CBS shares rose 2.8% today after the media company reported third quarter profits that beat Wall Street forecast, but revenues that fell short of estimates. And meanwhile, shares of Advance Auto Parts fell 7.2% after the automotive products retailer reported third quarter profit and revenues that beat expectations, but same-store sales that missed.
The holidays are getting close, and Styles and Smiles Complete Salon Service wants to make sure that you're looking your best. Celebrate the holidays with your new look. For a limited time, get $20 off of a color combo and highlight from Styles and Smiles. And call now to make your appointment, 760-960-2382. That's 960-2382. Hey, hairdressers, Styles and Smiles is looking for 2 stylists. Yes, they have 2 chairs that are open. Just call 960-2382 and apply. That's 960-2382. Or stop by Styles and Smiles by Cardenas Market on North Imperial Avenue in El Centro.
It will be sunny today with a high near 86, north wind about 5 miles an hour, then turning out of the east-northeast. Mostly clear tonight with a low around 56, light wind. Wednesday, mostly sunny with a high near 86, light wind becoming east-southeast about 5 miles per hour. And right now downtown, we're looking at 61 degrees, 23% relative humidity, wind out of the west at 5 to 7 miles an hour. A border wait update. It's a 2-hour wait downtown Calexico, no waiting sentry there. An hour at the pedestrian gate. East port of entry, it's an hour and 30-minute wait, 10-minute sentry, and about an hour and 15 minutes at the ready lane. Financial news and the weather brought to you by Styles and Smiles, here to make you look your best. They're located right by Cardenas Market on Imperial Avenue, El Centro. That's Styles and Smiles.
The best oldies on the radio. KXO El Centro, the Imperial Valley's local news source.
CBS News on the Hour, presented by Capital One Bank.
I'm Steve Kathan. Hours after President Trump raised questions about DACA recipients on Twitter, the Supreme Court is hearing arguments on his bid to scrap the program that shields young immigrants. We're live at the court with CBS's Steve Dorsey.
Steve, supporters of DACA are rallying outside the court right now, including Ivory Coast immigrant Bambadjin Bamba.
Immigration is not just a Latino issue. It is also an African issue, a Korean issue, an Asian issue, an Indian issue, an American issue.
But the Heritage Foundation's Hans von Spakovsky says DACA is an example of executive overreach by former President Obama, and it must be undone.
I'm pretty sure this is probably going to be a 5-4 decision in favor of the government.
A decision expected in June. Steve.
And Steve, the court also ruled today on a case stemming from the Sandy Hook school massacre.
Yeah, the court ruled Sandy Hook parents can sue Remington Arms, the maker of the Bushmaster AR-15 style rifle gunman Adam Lanza used to kill 20 first graders and 6 educators. It'll be closely watched by gun control advocates who could use it as a roadmap in lawsuits stemming from other mass shootings.
That's Steve Dorsey, live at the Supreme Court. From Atlanta, there's word the surgery performed on President Carter is over. No complications to ease pressure from bleeding on his brain. Dr. Janet Neshwat on why the surgery was needed.
Sometimes the blood, if it accumulates in mass amounts, it can cause damage. Your heart can stop. You can have nausea, vomiting, headache, confusion, and it can cause death.
As Democrats are set to convene public hearings to explore whether the president should be impeached, CBS's Stephen Portnoy tells us Mr. Trump and his allies plan to argue he has done nothing wrong.
The president says before the end of the week he'll release a White House summary of another Ukraine call. This one in the spring, in which he congratulated Volodymyr Zelensky on his election. Through the public impeachment hearings, Republicans aim to show that in all his dealings with Ukraine, Mr. Trump has been driven by what a strategy memo calls a deep-seated, genuine, and reasonable skepticism of the country due to its history of pervasive corruption.
The FBI says today the number of reported hate crimes in the United States fell in 2018 after 3 straight years of increases. 7,120 were reported. 24 deaths were linked to hate crimes. Wall Street right now, the Dow is up 60 points, and the NASDAQ is ahead 41 points. This is CBS News.
With Capital One, you can open a new checking or savings account with no fees or minimums. Welcome to Banking Reimagined. What's in your wallet? Capital One N.A., member FDIC.
Hi, I'm Bruce Fabrizio, inventor of Simple Green. Like you, I'm a big sports enthusiast, and I want my gear to shine like new. That's why it's cleaned with Simple Green, the concentrated cleaner that's perfect for making your auto, RV, cycling, boating, and other sporting equipment look like new again. Try it today. If you're not 100% satisfied, I'll give you your money back. Visit us at simplegreen.com.
Simple Green, Simple Green.
My name is Brandon. I am a manager of tire sales at Firestone Complete Auto Care. When you come here to get service, we're going to take care of your car. Because you take care of your car is going to take care of you.
Come in for the Firestone Complete Auto Care Epic Sales Event and save $100 when you spend $500 or more. Whatever you drive, drive a Firestone.
Valid November 14th through November 17th. Exclusions apply. Cannot be combined with other offers. Additional fees may apply where lawful. See store for details.
Disney premiered its Disney Plus streaming service today. Some on Twitter report glitches, but others say accessing it has been no problem. A man who traded in a suit and tie for frilly shirts and dance moves is moving on once again.
Sean Spicer has been voted off ABC's Dancing with the Stars after 8 weeks of low scores, and an Argentine tango judge, Bruni Tognoli, likened to an Argentine struggle. Still, Spicer was grateful.
Thanks to everyone who supported me.
President Trump tweeted support along the way, and after last night's show, posted a great try to Sean Spicer. We're all proud of you. Deborah Rodriguez, CBS News.
An apparent meteor brightened the night sky over St. Louis last night. National Weather Service posted video of the flashing lights streaking across the area with homes in the background. It was captured by a volunteer storm spotter in the suburbs. Steve Kathan, CBS News.
Are you facing a terrible future of getting up 3 times a night to urinate, male performance problems, and worse? Your prostate can become your worst enemy. I'm Dr. McGill, board-certified physician here at Ideal Male Labs, and I'm ashamed at how most physicians don't know anything about natural methods of prostate health. And remember, many men who need medical treatment for the prostate often end up impotent. But a healthy man can urinate easily, sleep through the night, and maintain his masculine prowess naturally. I didn't want men becoming impotent. So to help men maintain good prostate health naturally, I created my one-of-a-kind prostate formula. My prostate formula is so good that I'll pay you $100 to try it at urgentprostate.com. Because of the rarity of the ingredients, I only have a limited supply of bottles on hand. Visit urgentprostate.com to get your 60-day supply right now before I run out. Remember, try my prostate formula for 60 days, and if it isn't everything I say it is, then I'll give you your money back, plus $100, all in accord with the simple, honest offer at urgentprostate.com. Urgentprostate.com. Urgentprostate.com.
And now, more of the best oldies on the radio with Carroll Buckley.
Yeah, for some reason or another, you sound a little taller on radio.
AM 1230 KXO.
Hey, what's up, man? What's going on? Hey, let me call you back, man.
Hey man, how's it going?
Hi, so I have this stain and I heard you're the guy.
Say no more. Valley Dry Cleaning's got you covered. There you go, man.
Cool, man. Hey, man, you got it out. What'd you guys do?
Let's just say we've got a secret weapon.
Thanks, man.